Welcome to the real but unrelated object show. First off, I gotta tell you guys something. Yeah, the scenery has changed a bit, like the puzzle, for example, but also everything's been rearranged. Also, this was originally going to take 2 weeks. I kind of got a little tired after a bit, so yeah, it's taken more than 2 weeks. Sorry. Also, I just gotta say, like the real object show, we are now online, which means that anyone across the world can view us, or at least this challenge is. But that's besides the point. It's time for the third challenge. What is the challenge? Glad you asked, Affleck. Challenge is simple. I found a card game. You're gonna play this card game in a bracket formation, 2 against 2. Whoever wins a bracket, well, wins. Okay? Ready, set, go. Wait, we don't know how to play the card game. Oh yeah, I got instructions. You guys can look at them for a bit. Let me get them. Okay. You guys can look at that, review it over, and when you're ready, let me know. I now got everything set up, and you guys want to go out and play? Yeah. First up, it is the dog versus puzzle piece. Should be easy. As you can see, I've already separated out the cards and everything, got everything set up. So, whenever you're ready, go. Let's see what the draw piles are. Kind of boring. Because, you guys don't have hands. So you guys just tell kind of the guy what your moves are. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of boring because the camera guy's gonna have to set it down. But I think he can manage. Okay, Jake, you're up first. Okay, now it's puzzle piece. I know the viewers don't know how to play this, but yeah, I don't feel like explaining. So now back to Jake. Now it's puzzle piece. And of course, you can make them the same color as you want, which gets you a color bonus, which means that, what does a color bonus mean again? And also it's 2 color bonuses. He kind of needs to remember. Okay, so that means that puzzle piece gets to set down a card, and Jake draws a card. So now it's Jake's turn. The puzzle piece's turn. Can he do anything? No. So now he has to draw a card. Can he do anything yet? Why is that card flipped over? Wait. Okay. It doesn't really matter. Yes. You can get rid of all his cards. which means that he won. Which means that Jake's eliminated from the bracket. Now let's set it back up. Next up is Silly Worm versus Cart. So, let's review the cards. Time for Silly Worm to go over there, and Cart to go over there. See your cards. Also, whoever goes first gets to choose what that number is. Since that side lost last time, means that Silly Worm won last time. That means that Silly Worm gets to go first. See what you got? See? He says it's a free. Now it's time for Cart. Placing down 2 2s. That's the double color bonus, which means that Worm draws the card, and he gets to discard a card, which is a 7. Now it's Worm's turn. Seems like he doesn't have much to do, so he's gonna play this. And also this, which that's a color bonus, which means that he discards a card, which is gonna be this. Now it's Cart's turn. Let's see what Cart can do. He's just gonna do this, which is a color bonus, which means that he gets rid of this. Now it's Silly Worm's turn. He's gonna do this. That's what he's gonna do. That's gonna be a color bonus, which means that he discards a card, which is a 4. It's time for Cart's turn. He's gonna put down this 2, which is a color bonus, which means that he gets to discard a card, which is a 5, which means that he wins. Now, next up is Paul Jr. versus Affleck. See who'll win. Since that side won last time, Affleck's going first. Here's the current piles and stuff. Let's see what Affleck's gonna do. To 6. He mulls it over. Gonna place 2 cards. Wait, no. It's gonna do it like this. Which is a color bonus, which means that he gets to discard a card, and that card's gonna be a 4. Now it's Paul Jr.'s turn. Gonna do this. Happens to be a color bonus, which means that he gets to discard a card. He's going to discard a 1. Now it's Affleck's turn. Gonna place this down, which is a color bonus, which means that he gets to discard a card. He's gonna discard a 7. Also, you may be wondering what the little colors behind the 2 means. Just means that you can change. That means that it's any color. Now it's time for Paul Jr. He looks at his options, then he decides to do this. He's gonna take a 2 and a 5. That's gonna be 1 color bonus, which means that he gets to discard a card, and he's going to discard his 8. Okay. Now it's time for Affleck. He has 2 cards, and Paul Jr. has 1. Sorry, 2. Well, he's going to discard this. So he placed that, which is going to be a color bonus, and that means that it's any number. And because it's a color bonus, he gets rid of this, which means that he wins. So, next up, it's going to be Fidget Spinner and Clyde. Because that side won last time, that means Clyde goes first. Let's see what he's gonna do. Just gonna place a 7. Now it's Fidget Spinner's turn. See what he decides. Gonna do that, which is a double color bonus, which means that he gets to place a card. He's gonna place a yellow 5. His opponent has to draw a card. Now it's Clyde's turn. He's gonna place a 5. Now it's Fidget Spinner's turn. And he places this, which is again double color bonus, which means that Fidget Spinner discards a card, and Clyde gains a card. Doesn't look good for Clyde. Now it's Clyde's turn. He's also gonna do this, which is all he can do. Also, that isn't a color bonus because that too is red. Now it's Fidget Spinner's turn. So of course gonna place this here, which wins it, which gets him the win. Next up, it's gonna be Affleck versus Fidget Spinner. Since that side won lost, that means that Fidget Spinner will go first again. Sorry, not again. I don't remember, okay? Now let's see what he can do. He's gonna place down a 2. It's gonna be a color bonus, which means that he gets to discard a card, which is gonna be a 4. Happens to be a color bonus, but that doesn't matter. But now it's Affleck's turn. See what he can do? He's gonna place down 2 2s. It's gonna be a color bonus, a double color bonus actually, which means that he discards a 5, and his opponent, Fidget Spinner, has to draw a card. That's what he got. So now, it's actually his. So now, it is Fidget Spinner's turn. Now let's see what Fidget Spinner's gonna do. He's gonna do this. This is a double color bonus, which means that he discards a card, which is gonna be green 8, and his opponent draws a card. So Affleck gets a yellow 7. Now it's Affleck's turn. So Affleck has many things he can do, and what he's gonna do is just place a 2. It's gonna be a color bonus. It also means that he places down the 7. Now it is Fidget Spinner's turn. There's only really one thing he can do. That is double green. There we go. Now it's Affleck's turn. He can do one thing, which is going to be 1. That's going to be a color bonus, which means that he puts that down. Now it's Fidget Spinner's turn. Affleck hasn't thought that through, because now Fidget Spinner gets a color bonus, but that doesn't matter because he won. Now, up next is Silly Worm versus Puzzle Piece. Now, it's time for the next game. So, these are the drawn place files, and these are the 2 contestants. Since that side won last time, that means Silly Worm goes first. This is what he chose to do. It's going to be a double color bonus, so that he gets rid of a card. It's going to be the 6. And his opponent draws the card, which is going to be the 7. So now it's time for Puzzle Piece's turn. So what Puzzle Piece is going to do, she's going to place this 2. It's going to be a color bonus. Also, that's not supposed to be there. And that means he's going to place down the 7. Silly Worm's turn. He decides he's going to do a bit of this, which is gonna be a 7 because it's a 4 and a 3. And also that's a color bonus, which means that he gets rid of a card, which is gonna be a 8. Now it's Puzzle Piece's turn, and there's only really one thing you can do, which is just this. And that's of course gonna be an 8. Now it's Silly Worm's turn. There's nothing he can do, so he has to draw a card. He gets a 2, and if he can place it, which he does. It's gonna be a color bonus, so he gets rid of this and wins the game. And up next, it's the final challenge, which is Fidget Spinner versus Silly Worm. Who will win? So now it's time for the final match. We have Silly Worm, which gets to start first because he won last round. See what he can do. It's nothing much he can do, but he's gonna place the 6. Now it's Fidget Spinner's turn, and he's gonna place a 7. Can. Now it's Silly Worm's turn, which means that he's gonna place, well, he's gonna place a 5. Sorry. And a 1. Gonna be a color bonus as well. She gets discard a card. Gonna discard an 8. Now it is Fidget Spinner's turn. Gonna place a 5 and a 3. Gonna be a color bonus to discard the card. She's gonna discard a 5. Now it's Silly Worm's turn. Gonna place down these 2. Well, actually just that one, which is gonna be a 5 and a color bonus, so he gets to place down this. Now it's Fidget Spinner's turn. There's nothing he can do, so he has to draw a card. Can he place that card? Let's see. Yes, he can, which is going to be a color bonus. So he gets to discard a card. He's gonna discard a 2. Now it's Silly Worm's turn. There is nothing he can do, so he has to draw a card. Can he place that card? Yes, it's gonna be a color bonus. He discards the card, which means that he wins. Wait a minute, if you go back, he was supposed to draw one anyways, so he would have won anyway. Oh well, at least he got first place in the championship. Now let me put this all up. So now, Silly Worm, you get to choose who stays and who leaves, so make your choice. Is that who you want to leave? Yeah. Wow, you can talk. I think that I didn't know. Well, that's who's leaving. It's Cart. So Cart, any last words to the viewers before you go in the bag? I should have won. I don't know. Okay, there he goes. And 3, 2, 1. So now that Cart's gone, we're down to 7. See you next time in the Real But Unrelated Object Show.